Let's start by going back to the 20th century. Your brand is built to sell, and what a brand really needs to sell is a big idea. Your big idea will speak to everybody in the mass market. The world is within your reach through TV, newspapers, magazines, press, billboards and radio. You know the habits and expectations of your consumer well. You've planned and bought just the right mix of media, and your big idea is sure to hit home. So the consumer begins to notice you. They like what they see and they trust what you say. But just to be sure, they might ask their friends and family what they think too. Not leaving anything to chance, you give things a hand with some well-chosen flattering PR and make sure that the right people are seen with your brand. Now the critical moment. Poised at the point of sale, you'll be sure to stand out from the crowd. Be calm, hold your nerve, you've invested well. The brand wins through, and the sale is made. Speaking of investment, you split up the budget just as you always have, with the majority on traditional mass media, 360 degrees of integration. The brand's job is done, everyone is happy. Let's get back to today, the 21st century. Here's your brand, still there, still strong, and of course your big idea and traditional media are still close at hand, as important as ever. But this time we have a few more choices. Things are a little more complicated with some new media, the internet, social media, mobile communications. We can still reach the customer through these channels, but they're bombarded with so much information from so many sources, they might not even notice your brand. Fortunately, there are many new ways we can help bring people and brands together. You'll still need to do a great job with editorial and PR, however people might be a little more sceptical. They'll want to know more. What's the real story behind your brand? And it's so much easier to consult with other people today. Friends and family are all online, but also through friends of friends, they can access millions of opinions around the world. In this connected environment, they'll seek out information from a variety of sources on social networks and blogs. The conversations happening here take place whether your brand is involved or not. What you do as a brand has become even more important than what you say. A big idea is essential, a great product even more so. So you'll listen and learn to what people are saying about your brand. You'll consider how to get involved on the same social networks and blogs, and your brand's website or mobile site will often become the first port of call. As people seek you out, you'll want to create a combined strategy in order to get the best out of search engine marketing and optimization, to guarantee that the first search results are for your brand. Your customer has now got everything they need to make the right choice. They're sure you're as good as you say you are, you've earned their trust, they know they won't be disappointed. All they need to do now is decide where to buy, with so many new choices, including e-commerce, e-retail, anything you can imagine. So finally the purchase is made. Putting all your money into traditional media really won't do this justice anymore. Instead of spending all our money up front, we need to think about how we can sustain our relationship over 365 days a year, rather than only focus on 360 degrees integration. The 20th century was defined by bought media and mass markets. Today in the 21st century, we are still buying media, but alongside our owned media. And most importantly, we must understand how to earn the trust and attention of each and every individual, one by one. A little more effort, but well worth the result. Isobar, bringing people and brands together like never before.